Just in case you somehow missed these announcements coming in from Steam for 2026, we have some new hardware that is coming along. Now, the Steam Deck has been very well received. However, there's not going to be a new Steam Deck 2 coming out next year because there aren't enough updates to the current Steam Deck to warrant an update. Instead, they're coming out with a new Steam controller, Steam Frame, and Steam Machine. Now, first, let's talk about the controller. Personally, I am very excited to see this controller. I don't normally hold the Steam Deck and game on the Steam Deck. I use AR glasses and a PS5 controller, which I will outline later this week. And the PS5 controller is absolutely fantastic. However, it has different keybinds because of the different layout and some of the missing buttons, such as the 3-dot menu. And having a Steam controller would completely change that. It would have the exact same keybinds that I would see on my regular Steam Deck. I also think that the ergonomics of this, I feel like will still be rather friendly for my hands, which is one reason why I like the PS5 controller so much. But I would have to get my hands on one to really figure out as to whether I'm excited for this or not. Next, there's the AR glasses, and this one, as far as comments that I've seen so far, this one I feel like has the most mixed reviews just because of the OLED screen. Now, Steam has come out to say exactly why did it not make an OLED screen within the AR glasses. Personally, I am willing to trust their judgment, and I'm totally okay with their screen choice. The only thing for me is that when I use my AR glasses, I tend to be laying down when I'm gaming, so having that padding in the back might not be as comfortable for a gamer like me, and I would prefer to have had something flat or feel a little bit more like regular glasses for use there. I'm also not 100% sure how this would fit over top of my ears, so might be a little bit harder for using any sort of external sound system for anybody that does that. And then, of course, we cannot forget the Steam Machine. Now, some people have taken the call on this the GameCube, and I think of it as the companion cube. And, well, fortunately, I'm not the only one who thought that. Naturally, D-Brand has already collabed to come out with a companion cube skin for it. So if I get a Steam Machine, I will totally be getting this skin. The nice thing about this machine is that it's not just a console. Just like the Steam Deck, it is still technically a PC, so you can't go into desktop mode and still program. You can still pull up the websites and do anything that you would normally do on a PC. You would just be doing it on a Linux machine instead of Windows. So what are your thoughts on the new besties that are coming out for the Steam Deck? Drop your comments in the comments below and follow along for more.